Alrighty, sports fans or Switch fans, the big Play Together sale didn't make it across the pond. Nintendo's eShop sale over in Europe that brought together over 50 multiplayer-focused games, it didn't hit the United States as we expected. Womp womp. But that's okay because there are a number of really cool Switch sales going on over here right now. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce, and Nintendo is determined to crush it in 2019, whether it's eShop sales in Europe, whether it's more retailer-based sales in the States, whether it's rumored games, rumored directs, they are preparing a giga year. And so these sales we're about to discuss just keep that train rolling. And if you spy a super cool Switch deal, make sure to tweet it at us at the SwitchForce, link in the description below, so we can share the goods with everyone else. Right now, we've got a number of different things going on at different places, so I just wanted to bring them to your attention if you were hoping for that EU sale to make its way over to North America. We do have two multiplayer games on the eShop that are getting decent discounts. One was the one Gabe wanted, and it's Overcooked 2, which is getting its Chinese New Year sale until February 12th. It sees a 25% discount, which brings the game from $24.99 down to $18.74. Now, this is not a fantastic sale, but it's a fantastic game, so it gets a thumbs up from me because at basically any price, and especially any sale price, Overcooked 2 is worth it. They continue to add free DLC. They just brought in their Lunar New Year pack, 7 new levels, 2 new chefs, and a new survival mode that's playable on any level. Very, very good. You gotta grab it if you haven't. Rocket League is seeing a 40% off sale. That's a tried and true multiplayer mainstay, and interestingly enough, they're calling this the Rocket League Play Together sale, and Play Together is the moniker used over for the big EU sale, so that's really interesting. This one runs until February 14th. You're getting the game for $11.99. Again, if you don't have Rocket League, that's a pretty good pickup. I gotta give it a thumbs up because that game is that good, and they've added a lot of DLC along the way. Crossplay, it's a cool time. So hey, Switch owners in Europe get 50 plus multiplayer games. Over here, we get 2. They're 2 really good ones, Overcooked 2 and Rocket League, but that's a pretty big disparity, Nintendo. 50 or 2. They're definitely tipping their hats towards Europe this time. You guys definitely one-upped us here. Outside of the eShop, Nintendo is doing big work here in America. They've partnered with GameStop for a $40 Labo kit sale. So this includes the robot kit, the variety kit, and the vehicle kit, all for $20 discounts. Now, here at SwitchForce, we're not the biggest Labo fans. I can't deny that building the cardboard kits is really fun, but actually playing with them, not so much. So it's harder for me to give this a thumbs up. Maybe if it was a 50% discount or a bigger savings, I'd say, hey, go all in and grab these just because they are cool to build, and maybe you'll find a return on investment with a few hours of fun. But also remember that Nintendo is probably prepping a new Labo kit for 2019. So that may make you want to wait, or that may make you want to get in on this early, get familiar, and get ready for the new one. But I kind of give this like, it's like an okay. It's like a sideways thumb. It's not really down, it's not really up. Labo isn't for us, but if it's something that appeals to you, it's still a cool deal. Moving over to the physical games side of things, Walmart is having a bunch of discounts on big Switch games. We've got Super Mario Odyssey for $45. Anytime you can get the Red Plumber for a discount, instant thumbs up. They've got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for $45. Now, we've seen this game go on sale before, so it's not anything to go crazy about, but like I mentioned, Mario discount, evergreen title that is great, one of the best sellers, thumbs up. Splatoon 2 Starter Pack for $45, again at Walmart. This gives you a strategy guide and the game. It's their repackaging that they did beyond launch. I really love Splatoon 2. It is awesome. If you somehow have not heard that it's awesome, please go to Walmart. This is a big thumbs up for me. Rayman Legends Definitive Edition is $24.77. It's okay. Rayman has been on sale a ton, so I think this one I'd pass on. Now, if you don't have a Switch, there are 2 deals to pay attention to. One is expiring almost immediately, so think fast, and the other, you got about a week to prepare for. The first being Target has a 50% off a select Switch game when you buy a Switch. Now, their list right now online includes Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Mario Odyssey, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and Splatoon 2. So 4 very big games, but sadly they're not including the more recent Super Smash Bros. Ultimate or Pokemon Let's Go. Now, if this was including Smash Bros. Ultimate, I'd be all over it, because basically for $330, you're getting Smash and the Switch, and that's pretty stellar. But the fact that these games are discounted elsewhere, you're only saving more like 20, 25 bucks with that 50% discount. I wish this applied to all games, then it would be something to really 2 thumbs up. Right now, it's just kind of mediocre. What I like instead is, if you can wait, starting February 15th, Nintendo will be pumping a $35 eShop gift card into their Switch base Neon console. So for $300, you're getting 35 free eShop monies, and that will reduce the price of the Switch down to $265. Now, they haven't announced specific retailers as of yet, but this feels like a pretty big promo, given that Nintendo's website shows a photo of the box with a special sticker. So I would expect this one to be all over. I think this is going to be a Best Buy, Walmart, GameStop, and maybe Amazon type deal. And it's a pretty good one, giving you $35 to go and spend, either on some of the very solid recent eShop sales. You could grab Rocket League and Overcooked 2. You could get Celeste. You could get a number of really quality games, or you could save it for an upcoming title like Yoshi's Crafted World. But that is where I would give a thumbs up. I think 35 bucks off, pretty darn solid, and you get to use it for whatever eShop games towards a digital download of a AAA title. I like this one a lot. It starts February 15th. Stay tuned for which retailers, but again, I expect it to be pretty much everywhere. So that covers the sales we've got going on. Still kind of bummed that Play Together did not make its way over here, but maybe it's because Nintendo is prepping a new eShop sale for us in the States. Maybe something tied to Valentine's Day, or maybe something tied to the rumored upcoming Direct. But how do you feel about these deals? Do any of them tempt you to grab a new game, or maybe even a new console? And do you agree with my assessment which ones I gave a thumbs up to? Also, if you've got a more creative way besides thumbs up and thumbs down for how we can rank these sales, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm looking for a new system, and I'd love your input. Until next time, everybody, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on the latest and greatest from the Switch, its sales, its games, and myself and Gabe. Until then, though, have a good one. We love ya. SwitchForce out.